So it sucks, but still, I would rather be on the card than not on the card at all. So I'm cool with it. I guess I guess I'm straight with it. Your thoughts on the composing segment of them being backstage?
More filler. This whole thing was filler. This whole show was filler. Like, you know what I mean? Probably because it was in London, and probably because but that kind of thing always happens between the Royal Rumble and WrestleMania. You know, there's just a lot of filler in the middle, because they always have to drag out. Because by Royal Rumble, you pretty much know what's gonna happen. But like, you know, this whole thing was pretty filler. You know, clearly Kevin Owens is gonna take the L.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? That's just a given. They're gonna have a good match, but that's just a given. And the promos before that, that is very interesting. That's very when you did that, it looked like you was going to another room. That was hilarious right now. Yeah. It looked like he was opening a portal. Yeah.
I'm gonna have to tease to go into another room because he is literally on one right now. It's almost nap time for him though. So,
oh shit! I like that Knicks hat. I just peeped that.
Yeah.
Nice.
So Big Jim Uso, we get
Big Jim is another one. Like, he's just doing filler. Like, he ain't fighting nobody. You know what I mean? Look, last week when the Usos reunited, that was more filler. You know
I think that I want to see him go after the U.S. title, but I don't know. We only have like 2 weeks left, so
he ain't gonna. He's probably gonna help his brother beat Gunther.
Yeah, I don't think that. What do you think? What do you think? You think he's the 17th?
Who, Cena? Hell yeah.
Yeah.
Hell yeah. If not, that was the time. Now's the time, because like, yo, the truth is, look, there's a lot of people that don't remember Ric Flair's heyday. Like, the last time that Ric Flair wrestled consistently was almost 20 years ago. That was like at the end of the Ruthless Aggression era. You know what I mean? Not necessarily. Not a lot of people can really appreciate Ric Flair nowadays. A lot of people can appreciate John Cena, as far as his work ethic, everything that he's done, and things like that, and the fact that he's still in the ring. Right? 10 years from now, yeah, still they're gonna talk about his promos and things like that. You know what I mean? But right now, the main thing that people talk about when it comes to Ric Flair is his alligator shoes and his drip. You know what I mean? And that's why Bad Bunny and Migos is putting them in the videos and shit like that. But the thing is, like, nobody, like, they don't see him. They haven't seen him wrestle. I mean, outside of that crazy, terrible match that he had with Jay Lethal, but still, like, his character and somebody needs to pass that. And even just like John Cena said, like, look, somebody's gonna surpass me and have 18, and that's possible. That's possible.
That might be possible, but how possible are you thinking? Because somebody has to.
I think that John Cena is gonna win and go through this hardcore bad guy mode, and then lose it at SummerSlam. Hey, babe. Hang on, I'll be back. But
all right,
I'll be back.
All right. So, in the let me see the preview here. What we have is wait, what? We have nothing. Yeah, double check that. And so Big Jim collar and elbow into the ring, into the Uso penitentiary. Miz shoves him in Japan and charges at Jim. Jim double legs, root mount punches in the lariat, chops in the corner, chops up and down. And that would be so much trash. Oh my gosh. Um, Charlotte Flair, possibly. I don't know. I think she's probably got two more left in her, and I don't think this Mania does it for her. Um, Clothesline sends Miz to the floor. Jim goes for a dive. The A-lister stops so Uso can penitentiary to break his back. Uh, Before the commercial show, strike. Before the commercial break, Jim shows the Samoan drop, charging in the backdrop, back apron. Miz up in lariat before he's cool. Miz ducks a lariat and his ripcord a lariat effect. Uso drops under, trade near falls. A-lister snaps off DDT. Miz left. I know I cannot talk today. My gosh, I can't talk today. Miz can't. Miz can't talk. Drop. Stop.
Jeffrey's right. You can't talk today.
I can't talk, man. Oh my gosh. Uso's laying on his chest and Jim ducks the finale. Enziguri connects, but A-lister cuts the ropes with the Basu knee. No good. Awesome clothesline. Connects. The Miz lines him up for a springboard. Connects, cuts him down. Springboard attack. Now, get off me. Post-match, Jimmy Uso grabs a headset and calls Gunther out for Monday, telling him he's going to bust down to Big Private and make him salute his big Jim. Drew McIntyre runs and your first of all, your thoughts on the
Your Faxity. You're reading the essay.
Gosh. Your facts on the match between Uso and Jim.
Between Uso and Jim?
Yeah.
Uso and Jim.
Miz and Jim.
It was definitely filler. Whenever the Miz is involved, there's definitely filler. My question is, why is the Miz hanging out with Carmelo Hayes? Like, are they
That's
really
been their thing.
Okay, so they're trying to big up Carmelo Hayes with the Miz. All right, I hope they succeed. You know what I mean? It didn't work for Tommaso Ciampa, so I hope they succeed. You know what I mean?
Like, Ciampa was already an outside door name, so it didn't even matter.
Still, there's clearly filler to make Jimmy Uso look good and continue the whole story against Gunther and all of that. You know what I mean? But yeah, Mello don't miss. Word up. That's funny.
Drew McIntyre goes backstage for an interview. He's laid back. He has a friendly chat. He's gonna head out the pub when he what? Okay. No. Daddy's he's on the show right now. Okay, hold on. Okay. So he opens the door and he says he doesn't care about anybody else. And when he screws him over, he called out Damian Priest last week, and he doesn't have the balls to show up. So he's going out drinking. He opens the door. Of course, Damian is there on the other side, ready to whip his ass. Presses him against some gay guy's car, chokes bomb him to the car, complains the breath lowered her. Damian sound back and gets Wayne. You know what? Whatever. Jamie then pressed the Rhodes back, and he's done for now. He tells.
Did you watch the show?
Yeah.
Okay, because you like reading off the teleprompter over it.
Yeah, because I want to give them a thing of resolution. So,
I see you.
So when we get CM Punk escorted past Drew McIntyre, he literally. Okay, I'm almost done. I'm almost done. Okay. 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 Okay.
Yo, just
Okay.
pick him up, man. Just pick him up. Pick him part of the show. Just hold him another.
Uh,
You know what I mean?
like
See if you can mute him somehow.
can you just give me 7 minutes? Like, like can you give me 7 minutes? God damn. Um, literally, I thought that CM Punk walking backstage was pretty. I thought it was pretty symbolic because while he says that he's always into not being in people's business, he's literally in CM Punk's business.
Facts.
Right. So I really thought this was contour and what they was doing. Yeah, I like this. They must have seen what Naomi was doing to Jade and said, "Let me do something." Like, he had to.
Maybe.
He had to.
Maybe.
He had to. Back from commercial, we get Roman Reigns coming down and he says, enter my crowd, acknowledge me, check. Sign the contract, check. Then Seth Rollins comes in and he decides that he wants to why he's in a hurry for a helicopter because they put the Undertaker through the ring, and all things considered, he thinks this is their mission. He cuts him off and says he died a long time ago. He's been doing the work, makes his face look good. And then in comes Punk. He says he came here to chew out of bubblegum. He's on contract. Of course, he's out of bubblegum. Heyman goes over to Paul, says in there, says it's the last match on the card. And he kisses Paul for his head. Rollins throws a fit about it because Punk doesn't deserve it. He goes off on how many WrestleManias he's second of, and Punk pulls more. The reason why Punk pulls and tears the eye from London Leukemia is because person who is thinking the crowd or the chair, Punk is deeming that really he should have been the one connected. Like, he should have been that. And he said thanks to his tribal chief that had the big dog, don't think Roman. So then Mad Dog Kelly shit. No, it absolutely, this is going to be the main event, which is unfortunate, but this is probably going to be the main event. You can't have two non-matches that are really you just can't. You can't. Any way you slice it, you can't. I'm going to say this promo I thought was really good. Still, we don't know what the favor is if Mike is already saying that it's something else.
What do you mean?
So they're saying it's not the favor.
I feel like the favor is the main event. Isn't that the favor? Isn't that why CM Punk is crying?
Yeah, but it's night one.
So what? Still the main event. Here's the thing. The CM Punk always had the mindfuck of being at the main event of WrestleMania, right? So WrestleMania has only been 2 nights since 36. COVID is what made WrestleMania 2 nights, right? So even if it's a night one, it's just like if it were the WrestleMania, so it works. I think, like, as far as like getting past that, I think it works. I think this whole booking, as far as it goes, is brilliant because it kind of gets past the whole thing that he was talking about in Colt Cabana's podcast 10 years ago. You know what I mean? Like, I think that it works, and like they had him crying, and they had him, because he's been after this for such a long time. It's not for a title. It's it's a regular match. The only problem that I don't like about it is that with that whole situation, it kind of feels like CM Punk is going to win the match. I don't like they're just going to give it to him. You know what I mean? And if they do,
Mm.
I hope because I really liked like the little tit for tat that was going on between Roman and Seth. I really liked that. And yeah. Yeah. This whole thing is gonna be pretty cool because at first I was just like, I don't know, but yeah.
He said that after Roman was bragging, excuse me, and that the one was not the favor owed. This was kind of like a swerve to the favor. So
Maybe.
that's why we still are left with a what the fuck is going on, because literally it's not the favor. Um, I feel like Roman is not
I
really.
liked how Roman stole how the Brits gave Roman Cody's thing. I thought that was interesting. And then Paul Heyman was singing afterwards. Word. That's right, Jeff.
I think that I feel like Seth is a bad one out there. I feel like Seth is a bad one out here, because they have two people in which are pretty much aligned. Um, for the most part, in what is going on, Seth Rollins doesn't have a problem with Roman. It's all what's his face. It's all plunge maker. It's all scoundrel. So, like, what are you supposed to do if that's what your problem is, right? So now you have to get Edge on your level of hating him, and is you got like 2 weeks left. I'm sure that's possible. Um, but to hate, that's little. That's a little Star Trek. Okay, hold on. Okay, so ladies and gentlemen, that is it for SmackDown Penitentiary. Uh, this is probably one of our best shows, and it was super quick. It was super quick. What?
Mm-hmm.
We can get the Christmas tree out of the closet and we can build it together.
He's right.
We can't.
That's right. You know what I
We
mean?
can't build no Christmas tree. We have something for everybody. SmackDown on Fridays, Collision at late night on Saturdays, Sundays on Saturdays, Sunday nights. Goddamn, Saturday nights. Got Monday nights. Goddamn. Mike Knox show, the Rated R review show, and then NXT trio, and then you can catch the Dynamite all women's review, top 5 predictions and more. And then Saturday you can come back, Stink Collision, and scary cactus. Cactus review.
Cactus Katie.
Yeah, Cactus Katie.
He called it scary cactus. That's hilarious.
I'm just all wired off, man.
Man, that's gonna be a clip.
Monday you can catch this. It's Monday you can catch the ornament, the Federation Tuesday. There you have it, right there in the bottom. Wednesday, every challenge. Thursday, Wednesday, I think, I don't know. They didn't put the doors on here, so I don't know which one is which. And then Thursday, the Millie Blaze show, and then Friday, recommendations. Any final words before we get up out of here?
Happy spring.
Happy spring, y'all. Yep. Peace out. Keep doing y'all thing. And we will see you later. Yeah, I don't know what's going on with me. Yeah,
it's all right, fam. You got it done. You got it done.
We got it. So
y'all
have a good night.
Well, join